right, folks, we're here with the first VoicePlay reaction super show of 2026. If you're watching this on Patreon, you know that every month I sit down, I react to 3 or 4 VoicePlays, maybe a Jeff Castellucci track, put that on Patreon, and then over the course of a month or two, I'll chop those up and get them on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to try to start putting these on YouTube regularly, these shows in one form or another, maybe not the full version, but maybe edited so we can get on there easy. I'm hoping the VoicePlay, I can put the whole thing up there. Some of the other ones, like Bruce Springsteen, I may have to chop up. I actually put a Bruce Springsteen that I had to chop up significantly here earlier this week from when I'm filming. But if you like this format and you want to see more of these, be sure to subscribe to the channel you're watching this on. YouTube is hitting my main channel, Random Mind Records, which is where I have done these reaction videos for the last 3.5 years. Pretty hard with the algorithm, trying to push us to do more short form videos, which I'm not really interested in doing. I want to keep doing these longer form videos. So if you like these videos and you want to see more of them, there's a few ways that you can help us out. First of all, of course, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Also hit the hype button on the video, which is a new feature YouTube rolled out last year that I keep forgetting to mention on these videos. Don't know if it really helps or not, but I don't think it can hurt. Also, I'm going to try to start, I've actually already started trying to put some of these on a second channel, which you may be watching this video on right now, Cole Powell. Originally, I had it up as a podcast channel. I abandoned that a couple of years ago, and I decided when the main channel started getting hit that I would try to put videos on the rebranded Cole Powell channel. And so far, YouTube is pushing those videos out, even though I've only got 200 subscribers on there, more than they're pushing the videos out on my main channel with 8,000 subs. So go subscribe to that channel. If you're watching it on that channel, it should be easy. If not, I would appreciate you popping over there and giving us a subscription. Also, you can support us on Patreon. That helps us so much. It's getting to the point now where without Patreon, we wouldn't be able to continue making these videos because we're not really making anything off YouTube anymore. So on Patreon, you can go check out full versions of these reactions. Also, early access. Even if we end up putting full versions on YouTube, you can get those early on Patreon. So go check us out on Patreon. Links in the description. Before we get into the video, I used to answer channel comments weekly, and then I kind of got out of that. I tried to start back a couple of times. It was a false start. Now I think I want to start answering a few comments at the beginning of every show that are themed to the music we're going to be reacting to. So I pulled 3 of the top comments from last month's VoicePlay reactions. Up first, this is from the Doing V. If I mispronounced that name, I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever tried to say it on camera, but that's how I've always read it. And V is a great viewer of the channel. Comments some great information. No difference here. And V says, thanks, Cole, for your VoicePlay reaction to their 2024 Christmas tune. This was from Is That You, Santa Claus, or Louis Armstrong cover. This is the 3rd time that Lane has arranged this tune for VoicePlay over the years. Apparently, they performed this live in their pre-pandemic touring days. One of the previous arrangements is on one of their Christmas CDs. Always good to see J Nunn with the guys. Back with the guys, he does a great Louis Armstrong tribute, originally from the 1950s. This song isn't well known, but was included in the 2018 Grinch movie, and I was not aware of that. I knew the song, and I guess I just thought it was well known, but I know a lot of Christmas songs, so maybe there's probably a lot that I think, oh, everybody knows this song, right? And that's not the case. Lane had a new toy to use for this one. They ran a robotic arm for the camera. Ellie had to connect his computer with the lighting cues to the robotic arm's computer to sync everything up. That's Lane's Santa voice in the outro. Always fun with VoicePlay. And then there's a PS here talking about Jeff's new Christmas song, which I did not get a chance to listen to. So I guess I'm going to have to wait till next Christmas for that one. It's kind of hard to react to a Christmas song not in Christmas, you know. And then B also mentions his Christmas video, Carol of the Bells, which I actually did listen to, react to this past Christmas. And I have a comment from that video. This is from Holdra Draco, who is also a regular viewer of the channel and huge supporter of Jeff Castellucci. And I asked in that video what were the lowest notes Jeff hit? And Holdra responded, the big sustained low notes segment went G1, E flat 1, F1, and D1, which is insane. Thank you, Holdra, for that information. And then finally, from VoicePlay's Little Town of Bethlehem cover, this is from Pam Forrester, who is another great viewer of the channel, been with us for years. And Pam says, I really love this song. It's a beautiful version. I must confess, I'm a full pentatonics pentaholic, but this is wonderful. Thank you as always for the video and commentary. Wishing everyone a fun and safe weekend. And hit the hype button, everyone. Thank you, Pam, for watching, commenting as always, and also for reminding everybody and me about the hype button because I keep forgetting to mention on these videos. Without further ado, let's get into this. Today's theme is VoicePlay covers that I haven't reacted to that I also know the original versions of. And we're getting to the point, I've reacted to the majority of VoicePlay's catalog, so we're getting to the point where there are very few songs that I haven't reacted to that are covers of songs that I know the originals of. So today I picked 4. I think this may be the last 4 that I know the originals of, and then after this I'm thinking about maybe doing a comparison, doing a reaction to the original versions and then compare them to VoicePlays. We'll see. But today I've got Everywhere You Look, Full House theme, Any Way You Want It, Journey, Once Upon a Dream, which is a Disney classic. And we're kicking it off with VoicePlay's cover of Queen's You're My Best Friend. Let's go. Yep. DJ Young, yep. Well, so far this sounds nothing like the original version. Oh yeah, it's totally different. Wow, they just totally changed this. Okay, now we gotta get that's a little, yeah.
Oh, you're the best friend that I ever had.
And Jayess getting the lead here, nice.
And I want you to know that my feelings are true. I really love you. Ooh, you're my best friend.
Nice, nice. All right, I'll stop right here. So it opened up here. I wasn't really hearing a lot of the original version of the song. That kind of turned it into a slow modern pop with some R&B flair ballad with the oohs were kind of epic and haunting. And then you had DJ Young there taking the lead, and then the quote-unquote full band comes in with Jeff emulating the bass guitar, laying on beatbox, and it has more of the original 70s feel-good rock sound to it. So I think that was a really great way to differentiate the original to start off. I really like that style. But then bring it up and make it more like the original. I think it was a great mesh, great call on arranging here. And yeah, I'm absolutely digging. Of course, J Nunn coming in with a verse. Sounds great as always. Let's get back to it. Nice.
But I still come back. In rain or shine, you stay by my side. I'm happy at home.
Nice. Nice. Drop that from Jeff there. Hey, LA, yeah.
To help me forgive and forget. Ooh, you make me live now, honey. Ooh, you make me live.
All right, now Jeff's getting.
When things turn out bad, you know I'll never be lonely. You're my only one, and I love the things. I really love the things.
And nice.
You're my best friend.
Nice, yeah. Oh, he's got a little bit there. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Halftime there for just a brief bit. I like the effect here on the. Yeah, that's great on the bullhorn. Yeah, so everybody's gotten a moment in this one too, which is not something I was expecting. Start off with the guest, DJ Young, doing the lead, and then move to J Dunn, and then Ellie got a moment, and Jeff, and even Lane with some sound effects and the halftime on the beatbox and gave him a little moment to shine. Really good. Really nice where they've brought it back down, kind of what they were doing at the intro, the original. Nice. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it was great. Let's see, when this come out? May 14th, 2021, so we're almost 5 years ago. Oh, look, it says here, "You're My Best Friend" is a brilliant Queen tune that we felt is a fitting beginning of goodbye to our friend Jay Now. Okay, so this is when Jay Now is getting ready to depart. He will be missed. Make sure to follow Jay and DJ at all the places. So, I don't know if I knew this. Is DJ Young and Jay Nunn, they're a duo? Interesting. Somebody let me know that in the comments. If I knew that, I don't remember. I remember some information about DJ Young, but I don't necessarily remember that. Yeah, somebody give me some info on that in the comments. But yeah, that was great. Again, they started out at the beginning more of a slow pop, a little bit of R&B ballad. DJ Young doing some great vocals. Then they brought in Jeff and Lane, emulating the full band, bringing it back to that 70s feel-good rock vibe. Everybody got a moment, which I always love with these a cappella groups where everybody gets their own moment. And even Lane, sometimes when the vocalists get a moment, Lane doesn't. And he did on this one. He got a little nice sound effect in, and then had that brief halftime on the beatboxing. So everybody got a moment on this song, which was great. And then they also brought it back, tied into the intro, where they slowed it down and brought it back more to that pop R&B vibe. Really, really enjoyed this arrangement. Let me see who I think did this. I'm gonna say I've been really bad lately on guessing who arranged these. Let me think. I'm going to say it could go one of two ways. I felt like that the beatboxing was really, really good. And so it could go one of two ways. It could have been Jeff arranging it to give Lane a meatier part or a meaty part, or it could have been Lane arranging and he had some ideas for his own beatboxing. I'm going to go with the former. I'm going to say it was Jeff. Let's see what we got here. Nope, missed it again. Lane, man. Oh, it's like 3 or 4 in a row I've missed on who arranged it. Well, anyway you slice it, it was great. Lane did a great job arranging that. All right, let's move on here. This is going to be Everywhere You Look. And I see that this actually says the Fuller House theme, not the Full House theme. And I didn't watch Fuller House, so I don't know whether this differs from the original Full House theme, or they were just calling it Fuller House theme because at the time they made this, Fuller House was new and fresh and getting some buzz. I don't know. We'll have to see here. All right, here we go. This is VoicePlay, Everywhere You Look.
1, 2, 3, 4.
La 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 la. Ooh, whatever happened to predictability?
I said bullhorn earlier. I meant megaphone. Earl. Wait, there are two Earls. Just realized. 3 Earls. Oh, it's 3 Earls and 2 Lane. It just hit me. Good grief. Oh, this is their part work stuff. Okay.
Then a little voice inside of you.
So that was.
Kid, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look,
I won't even listen to the lyrics. I think they were different though, weren't they? So that is Lane, the back lane, doing bass. It's a higher bass than what I think Jeff would do, but sounded really, really good. Really good. And, of course, Earl here is doing great. That was good.
Whatever happened to the good old days? Talking to friends for hours, swore would never go away. Like the ocean winds. Little crazy trying to fit in with the scene. 'Cause how do you know where you're going if you really
Don't know where you've been.
Oh, everybody eventually says that they're as lost as you. So everybody shout it together. Hey, don't sell your dreams so soon.
Yeah, this is different lyrics on the verses, right?
Everywhere you look,
I don't recognize those.
everywhere you go, there's a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go, there's a face, somebody who needs. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, the light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look.
It's a seamless video cut here because when it first started, I was just looking at the front row at Earl and Lane, and I didn't realize that wasn't the rest of the guys in the back. I was in my head, I was just thinking, okay, there's Earl and Lane front and the rest of the guys from the back. Then when I actually started looking at the back, it's like, oh no, there's Earl. Wow, that's how seamless the video was done. It was really good. For what year was this? This was probably almost 10 years ago. Yeah, almost 10 years ago. And I forgot this. I see it says part work, and I've only I think I may have checked out more than I'm thinking, but I remember the one that I specifically registered that it said part work, like it was a series they were doing, was the cover of Panic at the Disco's Death of a Bachelor, and it was Jeff and Earl. I remember people in the comments said this was something they used to do, where one or like two of the guys or whatever would get together and they would work on an arrangement and just do one with overdubbing the two different vocalists there. And this is obviously one that Earl and Lane did, and they did a great job. Again, I never watched Fuller House, so I didn't know the difference between the two, and I was kind of thrown off there looking at the video and listening to really pay attention initially to the lyrics, but it sounded like it had a different set of lyrics than the original. But I love the original tracks, a great classic sitcom theme song, and they did a great job with this version of it, their arrangement of it. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Up next is Any Way You Want It, Journey. Now, I gotta say, I am not the biggest Journey fan, even though I'm a huge classic rock guy. A lot of stuff starting in the 70s and going through the 80s is just not my bag, not my cup of tea. There are some Journey songs that I really like than others. I get it, but it's just not my cup of tea. Any Way You Want It kind of falls in that category. I get it. I understand it. It is a great song, even though it's not to my preference, not something I really will turn on. Out my wife, that's a whole different story. She's love Journey nut. But I do understand and appreciate this song. Classic song, great song. Let's see what VoicePlay does with this. This also appears to be a little bit older one. It's another part work. This is from 2019. Okay, so it's a little bit newer, about 3 years newer. and it's subtitled Part Work Season 2, Episode 2. So here we go.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
Earl, bearded Earl.
Any way you want it,
Wait,
that's
there.
the way you need it. Any way you want it. Ooh, she loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she does everything. She loves to move, she loves to groove, she loves to love everything. All night, all night, oh every night, oh every night. So hold tight, oh baby hold tight. She said any way you want it,
Yeah.
that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, that's the way
You need it.
I was alone.
Nice, Jeff there. Yeah, Ellie's taking the lead for this whole thing. I think that's a good call. He's doing great. And he's... Oh, we got Jeff part here. Hold on.
About the loving things all night, all night.
Yeah. Ellie sounds nothing like Steve Perry at all. But I think that's a smart call here, giving him the lead, because it differentiates this version from the original. And he and Earl blended really well on this. Also, Earl's beard rocking.
Whoa, every night, whoa, every night. Hold tight, hold on. So baby, hold tight and hold on, hold on, hold on. She said, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, want it. That's the way you need it. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Yeah. Man. There's moments here where Ellie is singing so high, I'm having a hard time differentiating which one he and Earl just switch it up on parts here, which is very interesting. Really crazy.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Whoa.
Man, Earl, yeah. Man.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. That was great. Do I have any additional material?
Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching. Make
Oh,
sure to get the
Jeff,
sheet music
nice.
for free at the link below. Shout out to our Patreon community. You guys are the best.
Nice.
And we'll see you in the next one.
I'm going to take it based on that Jeff's the one that arranged that. I forgot to guess who arranged that, the Fuller House, didn't I? Yeah, Jeff did arrange this one. Yeah. Yeah, that was great. And how many views does this have? 665,000. This seems like this would be bigger than that, because Journey has a rabid fan base that I think kind of there's a lot of overlap between that fan base and acapella theater kids. I feel like, maybe I'm wrong. And this just feels like an acapella group covering this song would have just exploded the internet. This is kind of one of their, for this time period, 2019, it's kind of a low view video, which is interesting. But yeah, it was great. Jeff did a great job arranging here. Ellie taking the lead most of the time, and then he and Earl kind of switching up here and there. And yet Ellie was singing so high. There were moments I was like, wait, is that Earl overdubbed? Is that? But no, I don't think so. At least this wasn't on the screen. It was Ellie. Jadon also got a little moment there, which I loved, and Jeff also really great stuff. Of course, you had Lane on the kit, quote unquote kit, keeping that steady beat there. Very good arrangement of that song. All right, this is going to be the last episode. I mean, the last video of this episode. This is their cover of Once Upon a Dream from Sleeping Beauty. And there was one year I was going to do this as a Halloween song. I didn't get to it because they had so many other Halloween songs that I wanted to get to. And then this past year, I can't remember. I may have just forgot about this one. I can't remember. But regardless, we're doing it now. I've been wanting to do it for some time, and I'm not going to wait for Halloween. I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. So here we go. VoicePlay, Once Upon a Dream. That's scary. Wow. Wow. Yeah, with that processing. And this was their Halloween song. It's like in 2014. Oh, that was Tony still with them. Man. Okay. Are seldom all they see. But if I know you, I know what you'll do. Who's the actress they got? Wow, this is interesting, really different, strange, but in a good way. It's very creepy. When the instrumentation, quote unquote, came in, I thought it was getting a little happier, but no, it ended up being eerie, and I thought I heard maybe some dissonance in there. Wow. Good grief. That was creepy. Wow. Nice.
Whoa.
That was good. Oh God. Oh God.
Is that Amani? Yeah, that's Amani.
I knew it.
The toddler is like, okay. Yeah, that's. Okay, a little scared there. Yeah. Man, yeah, that was creepy. Wow, man. Really good, though. Really good arrangement. Again, I thought start out with, I'll call it true a cappella, and it was one voice, which was Ellie's, processed, giving it a really eerie quality, and they're intercut with that actress made up as Maleficent, and it's dark, dramatic lighting. It's like, oh, this is really creepy. And then Tony came in, and then there started being some instrumentation, emulation of some orchestral strings. I thought, okay, well, it's going to get happier now, more like the original track. But no, it just got even creepier because there was some dissonance, and it was just, and they kept building with that, and Earl took some lead, and then they kind of, it was still had like a lullaby quality, you know. It was creepy, but it also kind of made you want to take a little bit of a nap. I don't mean that in a negative way, but just kind of lulling you in. And then they had that shot there with the Maleficent actress. And then it was really funny that I didn't expect the song to be that short because I saw that it was 3 minutes. Well, the song was only like a minute and a half, and the next minute and a half was the scare cam where they had sent this, or the next minute, I should say, where they had sent this video to a bunch of different people and got somebody to film their reactions whenever that Maleficent scare shot came on. And it was really funny, really clever. It was a really nice video. It probably didn't take a lot to produce that. As short as it was, I'm sure the makeup was probably and on the actress was the most difficult part, most time-consuming part of that. But it was short and effective. And then you had that humor tacked on at the end. Really, really good stuff. Really enjoyed that one. And that's going to do it for this episode of VoicePlay Super Show. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notifications, hit the hype button, the new thing they're doing now. Go subscribe to the Cole Powell channel if you're watching this on Randomon. If you're watching on Cole Powell, you can also go subscribe to Randomon. That'd be great. Please consider supporting us on Patreon so we can keep doing these videos. We may not be able to continue if we don't get enough patron support and YouTube continues to hit the main channel. And we'll see you next time.